we're on.
Are you going? Yep. Okay. Time for a little Misha to find her little home. Hey there. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. She just opened her eyes. It took her a second. Hey, little girl. She's like, no, I want to go back to bed.
Oh, so cute.
I want to go back to bed.
You want to use the house to scoop her up?
Well, we'll see if she does. Come on. Yeah. Go away. Go away. Okay, little girl. No. Discovery. This thing seems cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, goodies. Yeah.
February 20th, 2015. That was a special evening. Hubby and I drove to Petco to pick up a darling little cotton ball of a dwarf hamster. And when we saw her, we wanted to get an idea of how she would react to humans. So we asked the manager if we could possibly put our hands near her. The manager agreed, and he pulled out that glass case that held the little ham bam. I put my hand inside the cage near her, but making sure not to touch her. And she didn't flinch. She was a little curious, but, well, mostly she just wanted to sleep, I think. On the whole way home, she hardly made a peep. It was funny at first because all she wanted to do was snuggle up in the bedding and sleep. But once we placed her in her new home, her 20-gallon tank, she obviously became very inquisitive. She seemed unsure of her new surroundings initially, but she also didn't seem afraid. As humans, I think that any time that we can share in someone's first experience can be a momentous occasion. So that night, I was able to capture on camera Misha's first experiences outside of captivity, essentially. She got to walk around on new bedding, nibble on some new foods, try out her new wheel, one that wasn't mesh. She had her first encounter with sand, Timothy hay, new toys, and she also discovered millet. Hubby laughed because he noticed that when she realized that she could eat the millet, her eyes became a bit brighter and her ears perked up a little more. It was really cute. Hubby named her Misha after Rexar's bear from Warcraft 3, and it was fitting because she looked like a tiny little bear. That was also the first time she could climb on anything. She learned how to climb up and down and dig around. Quite different from living in a cage. We spent quite some time prepping for her welcome home and made sure to stay with her the whole time because we wanted to make sure that she knew where her home was, where she could feel safe and hunker down and sleep. I started feeding her fresh veggies like kale and bell peppers. I gave her some sunflower seeds for treats and more millet. She loved millet. At that point, she started feeling comfortable enough to come out of her hideaway and do some more exploring. And she also discovered toilet paper. I had left a bunch of little toilet paper shredded up for her to find, and it was great because she knew exactly what to do with it. She gathered as much of the toilet tissue as she could, packing her little cheeks, and then she dragged it as best as she could back to the corner of the cage where she started building her nest. She also did a lot more exploring around her new cage. She tried out her new silent spinner wheel. She checked out some new items like the wood, the bark, the beach sand. She nibbled on her cuddle bone chew, and a whole bunch of other things. This little hamster, so soft and puffy, with her furry little hands and big beady black eyes, her thin little ears and a wiggly nose, and a nubby tail. I like that she was funny and curious, and she was also very, very precious. So we were very, very happy to have added a new member to our family. I had a lot of fun too because I was able to build some furniture for her home using popsicle sticks and other wooden pieces. So I built that little ramp to help her go up and down that second floor a little bit easier. We weren't sure what her exact age was when we got her, but she definitely didn't look like a pup. She might have been a couple months old already. It was very rewarding for me to see her having so much fun and settling down and enjoying her new home. And hubby and I are just so happy to have her in our family now and someone to take care of and look after. And in turn, she brings a lot of joy because she's so silly and funny and absolutely adorable.